Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Cole Hamels gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95. Will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a two-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Didi Gregorius, previously against Cole Hamels, batting .500, 4 for 8. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's Neil Walker. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Profar has room in foul territory. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. CC Sabathia starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So coming to the plate, number 9. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty good.
Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's hitting over .330 on the season, and when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
So next to the plate for Texas, number 15. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit sharply on the ground, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third baseman, Adrian.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Now the first pitch from CC. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Beltre leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball revised. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Previous history with Sabathia, comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 2 down, runners at first and second. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Sabathia, 37 years old. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. Still no score. Giancarlo Stanton now comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Around first, digging for two. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it is. The 3-0 is taken, strike one. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's just 1 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, account.
Ball 2. First and second here with nobody out. Three and two now. Aaron Hicks will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 3-2 one more time. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Aaron Hicks. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Stanton at third. Sanchez on second. Gardner at first with no outs. Here's another 2-2. Tapper up the line. Smart move by Beltre there to scoop this one in foul territory.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Adrian Beltre, a future Hall of Famer. Nothing this guy can't do. Probably the best in the business at coming in on that slow roller with that underhand bazooka to first base.
Striding in, number 25. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Chu. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Missed with a breaking ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Fielded by Odor. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Jacoby Ellsbury is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 22. Jacoby Ellsbury.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. dribbled up the line. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys are up 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. So far on the year, Walker is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Walker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Chu has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Previously against Cole Hamels, just a 1 for 9. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Chu is there. And that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Up next for the Rangers, Jurickson Profar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the 1st and 2nd pitch.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Riding in once again, number 9. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping into the box, number 15. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sabathia's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Softly on a line to 3rd. But little trouble handling this one down there at 3rd, as that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance, Aaron Hicks. It was a bases clearing double for him his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Odor waits on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. Now winds up foul. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, number 25. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Andujar rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Standing in, Adrian Beltre set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Adrian Beltre.
Now the first pitch from CC. Rounded down the third baseline. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. So striding in, Joey Gallo. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
CC ready with the 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bounce it to the left side. Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail here 4-0. Here's Neil Walker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Neil Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Choo has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Line toward the alley in left center. Number 15 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Hit hard on the ground to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Ellsbury, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one's flared toward left center. Number 9 ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw won't get him.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next play?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch is a ball below the zone.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Odor. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 6-0. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Nope.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This one skied out toward right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. And there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 19.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Chirinos at third with 2 away. Missed with a slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bartolo Colon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, number 25. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Odor onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Odor is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get buy-in for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Colon ready with the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off 2-2 now. The 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Looking to minimize the damage here. Skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rangers nothing. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go number 9. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
1-1. It's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, number 15.
Striding in once again, number 15. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 balls and no strikes.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's Miguel Andahar now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive to center field. Number 15 is there, and he has it for the out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, number 25. Popped him up. Shoe coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. But he slams on the brakes now as he'll retreat back to first, content with a single.
The batter, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Up around the face.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Ready for another shot now, Neil Walker. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set, and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Colon ready with the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is. The 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 3-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton, number 22 on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Jake Diekman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Diekman, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Profar is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Yankees 12 and the Rangers nothing. Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sabathia still has not allowed an earned run through 6 1/3. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. Chu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now the first pitch from CC, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. His past history with Jake Diekman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Line toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
In now, Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No one out with a runner at second. This is line to left. Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in to try it again, number 25. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hicks stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Two and one now. 3-1. Aaron Judge is on deck. The 3-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Odor has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Hit down the line at first. Walker has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next for the Rangers, number 9. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gregorius moving to his left, and that's the third out. Rangers set down in order, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Here's Neil Walker. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees lead it 14-0. So striding forward now, number 15. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian.
Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Ground ball right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
The right fielder, number 17,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Choo rounds third and is digging for the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ripped down the line. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2 the final score in this one. The New York Yankees put a 14 in the run column here today. CC Sabathia earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Paul Hamels struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is CC Sabathia. His record is now 6-2. The loss goes to Cole Hamels. He falls to 7-4. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain from the north side of Lincoln Square.